What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So, if this is your first time coming to the channel, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have here in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. So, appreciate you guys. And man, we got to talk. As you guys may know, we had a massive leak yesterday for Xbox, for, Microsoft. It was a big whoopsie, and a lot of stuff got leaked out that shouldn't be out there. Phil Spencer, started to backtrack a little bit and put out some kind of apologies and stuff like that. Like he didn't really mean for it to happen, or obviously there was some mess up there. But at the same time, we get to learn a lot about Xbox internally, entire roadmaps from here till 2030. And it is crazy. It is really crazy. So many different consoles, controllers, so many different plans. They wanted to buy Nintendo. Can't believe they're still having that mindset to buy Nintendo after all this time. And now we are where we are, 2023. As scary as it sounds, I know a lot of you guys don't want to move to an all digital future, but that's just what it is. I mean, right now, as we speak, top of the hour, I'm going to go over this and talk about this because as it sits right now, 70% of game sales right now, at least on PlayStation, are obviously digital, right? And over half of Xbox Series consoles sold does not have a disk drive. So hence why we're supposedly getting this Series X refresh, or whatever you want to call it, right? In next year or something like that. Apparently that's what they had planned for $500. No disk drive. And Daniel Ahmad was the one that actually put this out, basically insinuating that we have about roughly maybe another 5+ years before we might just get to an all digital future. Where, console manufacturers are going to just be pushing for digital only. And it's the future is just crazy, man. And so we're talking about Game Pass right now because, again, we see the value that is being offered to gamers with Game Pass. But what we don't know is what goes on behind the scenes. And fortunately for us, with this particular leak that we just got yesterday, this massive leak reveals a lot of things that is going on behind the surface. Now, we did hear from Phil Spencer before that Game Pass, is profitable for them and is sustainable and this and that. But man, this ain't looking too good. I know that a lot of the stuff that we have here is based off of estimate on what they're expecting, publishers to charge. I need everybody to understand this, man. Jim Ryan, say whatever you want to say about him, but that man knows what he's talking about. Obviously, that's why he got the job in the high chair, because there's a reason why Sony don't want to go the Game Pass route. They don't want to do day and date, because these games cost a lot of money to make, right? And we have to pay attention to what's happening around us right now. Games are costing more and more and more to make, right? And we look at games like Horizon Forbidden West, $260 million. That's a lot of money, right? We look at games like, Halo Infinite, $500 million. That's a lot of freaking money, right? And when you look at Microsoft and what they're doing, and it's like you gotta you got to sit down and you got to really think this through. Like, especially for Microsoft, I think the highest so far is Halo Infinite. So costing them $500 million for Halo Infinite and then adding it to the actual service day one. Think about that. For $10 or for $16 a month or whatever the case may be. And then you have to find a way to make up that money, right? You have to find a way to make up that money, especially now what we're hearing about this Activision Blizzard deal and what Microsoft is going to be doing moving forward to sort of offset and try to see how they can make that money back, right? Because the thing is, man, without Microsoft being behind Game Pass, I honestly don't think Game Pass would be a thing if Microsoft wasn't behind Game Pass. Because honestly, Game Pass is a money pit. It really is. Because these publishers that are publishing these games, they have a price, right? And if Microsoft wants to put said game on Game Pass day one, it's going to cost them, right? And then you also got to factor in, well, most people, they have different ways of getting free trials to Game Pass, you know, sign up for a month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months, whatever. And then they fall off because it's like, you know what, ain't really a whole lot in the actual service. So I'm going to unsubscribe. That's the only downside to a subscription service is like, you got to keep people engaged. You got to keep people interested. And I remember there were times especially last year, that was when I unsubscribed from Game Pass because I was like, man, there's nothing. There's literally nothing here to play. First party, like nothing. And so I'm like, why am I wasting money being subscribed to this service and there's literally nothing to freaking play? So you get into those dry spells where there's nothing, right? And then it's like, okay, am I going to just keep paying $16 or $17 a month or whatever the case may be, $10, whatever, right? Am I going to keep paying this and there's literally nothing to play? Or I'm just going to unsubscribe and save myself some money and then subscribe again when they do have something. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to find a way. It's not easy doing this. This is not a game. Well, no pun intended. We're talking about video games, but I'm just saying this is not a game. Like, this is not an easy service to run to begin with, right? Because there has to be some extra green at the end of the day. You can't just be pouring money into something just to, I guess, say you have a service and say you're adding values for gamers and you're adding this and adding that, because at the end of the day, how far can you get before the train stops, before the train comes off the rails, right? And that's the thing that Jim Ryan has talked about. He has talked about how, man, this is just not smart for us to do. This won't be profitable for us. You know, so we can't afford to spend $300 million making a first party IP and somehow shove that into PlayStation Plus and we make our money back off of it. Like, it's just not going to happen. And if we do that, it's going to hurt the quality of what we do because we like to take our time. And you also got to look at it from this point of view that people who are subscribed to PlayStation Plus and Game Pass, they're expecting games. It's over 9,000. They're expecting games every month. Okay? They're expecting games every month. And just like with what's going on now, PlayStation Plus just went up in price. A lot of people are pissed off that PlayStation Plus just went up in price. A lot of people are planning on downgrading from the more premium service, which is PlayStation Plus Premium, right? Okay, I'll get to you super chat in just a minute. Thank you so much for supporting our show. So What do you do at that point? People are downgrading. People are saying, man, this month lineup of games is trash, right? So what do you do to sustain the subscribers? What do you do, right? Because you have to, it's like a conveyor belt. It's like a treadmill. You got to get on that treadmill or that conveyor belt, and you got to keep that thing going. You have to keep going. The minute you stop, everything falls apart, right? And that's the reason why you see Sony is like, nope, we're going to stick to our $70 for our first party games. All right. And if you want day and date, that's the only way. You have to spend $70 to get our day and date. We're not putting our games inside of PlayStation Plus because now the pressure is on us now to deliver every single month or every single time that we say we're going to add said game to said service. So the pressure is on, which means now studios have to deal with crunch. They have to deal with deadlines. They got all this crap going on. Like, no. We need to get this in the service ASAP. Oh, no, forget about that's where the quality takes a hit. Because now you have developers rushing to try to get this game in the actual service, right? Because you advertise and say, hey, you know what? Day and date, right? You know, subscribe to PlayStation Plus Premium. You know, get all of our first party games day and date. So that simply means whenever these games get announced and they have an actual release date, people don't care about what's going on behind the scenes. Okay. People don't really care about crunch. People don't really care about, you know, mismanagement behind. People don't care about half the people who play games and subscribe to these subscriptions don't care about all the issues behind the scenes. All they care about is playing the finished product. Okay. And there's a lot of freaking pressure on top of these developers' heads to deliver. And if you don't deliver, if the game is glitchy, buggy, unplayable, you know, not smooth frame rate, don't look next gen enough, blah, 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 that becomes a freaking problem. So how do you fix that train with no wheels, right? Now you got to sit there and be like Pete Hines coming out with a PR nightmare statement, basically saying eventually the game is going to be good. We're going to fix it. No. I don't want to hear eventually. This is why I need y'all to open your eyes and hear what I'm saying. Okay? Because this is very important. This ain't no gravy train with biscuit wheels. You see the proof in the pudding. You see the evidence of what I'm talking about. Redfall, prime example, will always be a prime example. Just like Cyberpunk was, which Phantom Liberty fixed a lot of the issues that was plaguing Cyberpunk. And so Cyberpunk is a much more flushed out experience versus the nightmare that they launched 3 years ago. So what I'm saying to you guys is this. Pay attention to what I'm saying because this is very important. Okay? So it's like you have garbage, you put out garbage like Redfall out there because you want to hurry up and put it out there because you had a horrible 2022. You had zero first party, right? Then you come into 2023 and you're just like, oh man, we got to put something out, right? Studio director telling you, man, listen, bro, we can't put this out. We need more time. And then, you know, the big head honcho, which is Microsoft, they're like, listen, we don't care about you needing more time. We need to get this game out now. We don't care about, I'm telling you, this is exactly what happens behind the scenes. I'm telling you guys, we don't freaking care. Just like at your job. You know, you have deadlines. You have, you know, time to get things done. Your boss don't want to hear. He tells you, yo, get this done at this time. And if he gets to you and it ain't done, either you're going to get fired or you're going to get left behind. You see what I'm saying? Or they're going to cut your pay. It's going to be something. All right. Or if they don't care, they might just put out whatever it is out there. They don't care. Right. Same thing with Game Pass. And you're seeing it right in front of your eyes with Redfall. Eventually, nah. Let's put the game out there. Eventually, we'll get to it. It's first party. We'll get to it later. We'll get to it. We'll make it a better game later. Let's just put something out there right now just so that we can have content, just so that we don't get sued, just so that we don't start losing a lot of subscribers. But when you put half done games out there, or when you put uncooked games out there, what happens? It hurts you more than it's being good for you. You see what I'm saying? Like it does more harm than good, because it's like, okay, you put trash out and you expect people to, oh, shoot. Well, I'm going to stay subscribed. Nah, man, that's a turnoff. So how long can Microsoft keep this up for? There's not going to be enough Starfields out there. And oh, by the way, Starfield over 10 million. Congratulations. There is not going to be enough Starfields being made by Microsoft. Okay? So what do you do? What do you freaking do? Now you have a job to do. Now you got to keep people engaged month on month. We don't even know how many subscribers they got now for Game Pass. We just learned yesterday that the ceiling, the goal for the next 8 years is 100 million. Hear me. 100 million in the next 8 years. How are you? Okay, the service has been around since 2017. How are you going to get to 70 million? Just say we're just going off of, or 75 million. How are you going to get 75 million more people to subscribe to the service in 8 years from now? How are you going to do that? The situation, we got to set up a situation where we got to figure out what we're going to do, because these games are costing more and more and more money. And eventually Microsoft is going to be like, yeah, you know what? It's been a long run for Game Pass. Man, we might have to pull the plug on this, because eventually, if games keep going up in price and they're not seeing any major returns on investment, eventually they will pull the plug, because it's like, okay, these games are getting out of control. You going to WB, you're going to EA, you know what I'm saying? You're going to Take-Two, you're going to all these freaking publishers to get these games in your actual service day and date, right? Because your competition can't really afford to do what you do. And that is the huge perk of Game Pass. That's why Game Pass have so much value to a lot of gamers, because they look at the service and they're like, man, on top of the EA Play, on top of all the, monthly perks, movies, and all type of different sweepstakes and the day and date content and the older games that's being tied to Game Pass and stuff like that. Like, this is crazy, right? I know this might sound a little scary, but what we about to dig into right now, you need to open your eyes and you need to look at what the future holds, because these games ain't getting no cheaper. We had Sean Layton coming out recently talking about this. Nobody ain't paying attention, right? This is real. These games are only going to go even higher. Sean Layton said these games, these big AAA blockbuster games, people used to call Sony out for this. Laugh at Sony. Oh, man, you're investing $300 million, $400 million into these first party games, and they're not even selling well. But you still want Sony to turn around. They're not selling as well as the third party stuff is, right? But you want Sony to turn around and put it in PlayStation Plus and still and still want Sony to stay afloat. How are they going to stay afloat when they dump all that money into a first party IP and then put it in PlayStation Plus? How are they going to make their money back? That's the problem, right? Obviously, some people will say, well, they got this amount of subscribers and blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, if you look at it from that perspective, right? How many people? Okay, you got what? 48 million, 50 million, whatever. Okay, out of that 50 million subscribers, how many people are going to be playing that game day one? How many people? What, 5 million? What, 2 million, 3 million? Nah, we rather take our chances and just sell in the game by itself out of the subscription service. You don't know. You're playing the guessing game because you don't know. You got 50 million subscribers. It's just like YouTube. You got 50 million subscribers, but you're only getting 100,000 views per video. Well, that math is off. That math is off, right? Because you're looking at it and you're like, well, dang, where's everybody at? Same freaking thing with these subscription services. Same exact thing. People always tell me, oh man, well, such and such game didn't sell well on PS4. Such and such game did 10 million on PS4. And PS4 it's the same thing. PS4 had over 120 something million, gamers that bought the console. But only 15 million people actually bought the game on the console. It's the same exact thing, right? So now you got to figure out, okay, what are we going to do to keep this franchise going? What are we going to do to stay afloat as a business and make enough profit so that we can invest more into these games? Because they're going to cost too much freaking money. You see Unreal Engine 5, all these Unreal Engine 5 games, they ain't cheap. I'm telling you, this is just 2023. We're fixing to go into 2024. The prices of these games are going to go even higher, right? So eventually, the sugar daddy money spending from Microsoft will run out one day. Or Microsoft will probably be like, you know what? This is not working out. This is not working out. We're not getting enough subscribers, or, we just not making enough money. I'm telling you, it's going to get to that point where something is going to shift. Now, the article that we're going to dig into, y'all think this is a joke. This is real. Article we're fixing to get into, Microsoft is fixing to implement something into Gamepass so that they can make a little more money on top of what they're already doing. Some of y'all going to like it. Some of y'all will like it. Some of y'all might not care. But you got to do what you got to do to stay afloat. Not because you're Microsoft and you're a trillionaire don't mean a darn thing. Because you keep on pouring money into something and you're like, man, we had this, say 8 years from now, they're nowhere close to 100 million. Then what? You're going to keep going? How long can you do this for? How long can you do this for? And game prices are going to keep going sky high. How long? And then not only that, the quality of the freaking games. That's a massive turnoff for a lot of people. We sitting here talking about all these consoles that we just talked about yesterday. The Tube Series X for $500. We're talking about the next Xbox console for 2028. We're talking about all these mid-generation refresh consoles in between, right? Hope y'all listening. But a lot of these more powerful consoles that we're getting from Microsoft in the future, here's the problem. The utilization, right? So I subscribe to game. I'm a hardcore gamer. I subscribe to Game Pass. Man, I buy the more premium system. Man, I'm expecting to see the true power and capabilities of said system, right? And then I sign up for Game Pass. I get said game. And then I start playing said game and I'm like, man, this don't even look good. What the heck is this? All right, let me go try this game. All right, let me go try this game. Same thing, right? then what's going to happen? I'm just going to be like, all right, abandon ship. I'm done. So you see Microsoft, they can't catch a break. Like they're under so much freaking pressure to give you Game Pass, to give you the value that you're getting of Game Pass, and to make it sustainable and to keep freaking going and to make it a well-oiled machine for the future, right? Because the pressure is the quality has to be right. Okay. The second thing is, okay, the deadline has to be right. Because if there ain't no games in the service, people are going to unsubscribe, right? The games that you're adding to the actual service has to be good. So we talk about quality, we talk about deadline, and we talk about how good the game is going to be. Because if the game is trash, then guess who's going to unsubscribe? You. So you're getting pressured from all freaking angles. So now what are you going to do? How long can you go for? How long can you keep making the same mistakes that you've been making for years? For years, you've been doing the same thing over and over again, right? You hit that massive brick wall with Redfall, and you're like, oh, eventually Redfall will break through the wall. Eventually, it will break through the wall. Nah, it needs to break through the wall. Day one, it needs to break through the wall. Because what's going to happen is if it breaks through the wall day one, you get more subscribers, you get more engagement, and you get more word of mouth. So Microsoft, if you're watching this, is very important. Stream. You have to find a way. If you want to play this long game because you big baller, you're a trillionaire and you're a big baller and you want to keep pouring money into the Xbox division, you got to step up your game in terms of quality. And also, not only that, not saying that you do a bad job in cherry picking what games are you going to be paying X amount of millions for to get into Game Pass day one. You got to make sure you know exactly how this is going to go. Because if you have any goal and the goal is, well, we trying to get to X amount of millions of subs by X amount of time, you're not going to get there by cherry picking garbage, and you're not going to be getting there by putting out freaking garbage quality games. You're not going to get there, and you're raising the price. Right? Which one of the Game Pass tiers makes no freaking sense. We already went over that already. We ain't going to go back over that. But at the same time, it's like, okay, what do we do now? Well, stuff is about to get real quick. Y'all really going to see why I'm talking the way I'm talking. Shouts to McShawn for the $5. Says, bro, Spider-Man 2 went gold. He said, did you see the trailer, man? I'm so excited. Oh, yeah, me too, man. That game is going to be legendary. You already know the vibes on that. We got to talk about this stuff, though, because this is more important. I'm sorry. This is more important than Spider-Man 2. I'm hyped for Spider-Man 2, but we got to talk about this because this is the heart and soul of Xbox. And I told you guys, I want Xbox as a service to do. I want Xbox as a publisher to do good. And I want them to give Sony a run for their money. You're not going to get there. We're putting out garbage like Redfall and keep making the same mistake over and over again. So let's take a peek behind the curtain here on what I'm talking about and put a timestamp on this because we got to talk about this, man. This is a train wreck that's getting ready to happen. And if you don't stand up and start doing and start thinking differently, you're going to sink. You're going to sink as a business. You're going to sink as an entity. You're going to sink as a publisher. So this is based off of estimates that they're expecting publishers to charge for their games to be in the game. Listen to this right here. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. And we're hearing, let me go back to the article. We're hearing that Xbox Game Pass made listen to this. Xbox Game Pass made $230 million revenue in 1 month. In 1 month. So in 1 month, 230 million. Okay? Now listen to this. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, $300 million. Are y'all hearing me? $300 million. That game was buggy. It had a lot of performance issues. They just fixed it, what, couple weeks ago? Lots of performance. $300 million. Just for them to say, oh, you know what? This might be what they charge. This might be $300 million for Jedi Survivor. There's no way. $300 million. 300 for one game. 300 million. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Okay. Red Dead 2, $5 million a month. Suicide Squad, $250 million. They're expecting WB to charge $250 million for one game. That's a lot of freaking money. I don't know. Y'all quiet today. Y'all quiet. Y'all quiet. Y'all should have something to say. Y'all didn't hear what I just said? $300 million as an estimate on what EA would charge for this game to be in Game Pass. $300 million. Y'all still quiet. Y'all still quiet. 300 for one game. One game. So, okay, since y'all want to be quiet today, say Microsoft goes to EA and give them $300 million for this game. And the game comes out, all right, and it's day one in Game Pass because they paid for that exclusivity, or they paid for it to be in their service day and date, right? It's a third-party game, but they paid for it to be in their service day and date. Or only in their subscription service. Yes, it's still on PlayStation 5 and where on PC and whatever else. But in terms of subscription service, they paid for that exclusivity. $300 million. Okay. And then, wait. Ain't it all about the engagement? You know, they go to EA or EA come to them and be like, hey, y'all got 25 million or 30 million subs. All right. So this should be good, right? Because it's going to be exposed to all these freaking gamers and they're going to be playing the game and blah, 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 XYZ, right? But with the way how Jedi Survivor was launched, buggy, glitchy, a lot of people was having all type of performance issues, right? That's a turnoff. You're going to play the game and you're going to run into all the bugs and the glitches and all of that. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to put that controller down. Next. And then everybody else is going to do the same thing. Because if one person do it, guaranteed the next person is going to do it. They're going to put the controller down. And then the next person going to put the controller down. And then it's like, okay, waste of money. Now you got to wait 3, 4 months, 5 months before the game is fixed. By then, people lose interest. You know what I'm saying? People lose interest by then. Man, I ain't about to wait 5 months, 3 months, 2 months, 4 months for this crap to be fixed. You're gone. You're done. You're like, forget this. I'm not about to wait. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I'm not about to wait. I'm not about to wait on Microsoft. No, I'm not about to wait on EA to fix this game and to put it into and to get it into the right playable state. $300 million. That's a no for me. That's a no for me. Because unless I know the quality of that studio, if I know the quality of that studio and I know that they put out good work and their games are really not that buggy and glitchy like that, there's like minor issues here and there, then fine. Then I can see. And if it's a game that is really, really popular and people are going to really, really play it, then that $300 makes sense to me. But when you're Satya and when you're Microsoft, it's like, man, we don't even care. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. We don't care because we got money to burn. So we don't care. Oh, this is Star Wars. People are going to play it. Oh, shoot. Just give them the 300 million that they're asking for and put this crap in here day one. But you're not looking at the other side of the fence like, whoa, if this ends up being trash or if this ends up being a buggy, glitchy mess or it gets into an unplayable state at launch, that's a big, that's a big down the toilet. That's a big money down the toilet. Because now you got to wait for that broken game to be fixed. So now you got to bite the bullet in terms of that $300 million that you paid them up front for this game. And that leads me to my primary point. You got to have better quality control. Microsoft struggles in the quality control department. You got to step up your game when it comes to your quality control. Because if your quality control is garbage, there goes everything that you work for. That the integrity of your service, right? The value of your service goes down the toilet because people are going to be like, well, this is trash. You paid $300 million for this? Bro, do y'all understand the words that's coming out of my mouth right now? Shouts to Chris Tucker. Do y'all understand what I'm saying to y'all? $300 million is development costs for Sony first-party IPs, for a lot of Microsoft's IPs, for a lot of industry games. Are y'all hearing me? And you're taking that money and just giving it to a publisher to put it into your subscription service, not knowing the outcome of how it's going to go. This is why Jim Ryan said, heck no. Heck no. We ain't doing that. That's how much it costs us. We not fixing to go around and Sony can't do that. They can't do it. Because here's the thing. For instance, GTA 6, just throwing up the wild card up there. They go to Rockstar and Take-Two. Take-Two like, listen, just saying if Sony has the same business model as Gamepass. Take-Two said, listen, we need 600 million. Sony said, you out of your doggone mind. We ain't got that type of money. Okay, well, you're going to miss out. Or let's just say Sony is able to pull money from their other business, models, or their, pull some money from their movie division or wherever else they get the extra cash from, right? To come up with 600 million or to come up with $1 billion or whatever, how much money it is. And y'all don't even engage with the game in PlayStation Plus. Y'all don't even play it. Or it ends up being a nightmare. Sony can't eat that. Sony can't eat that. They can't eat the cost of that. That's gonna set them back. So now what do you do? Now what you do? Now you at the mercy of Rockstar. Now you at the mercy of XYZ publisher. Like, oh man, y'all gotta fix this game. Cause people making articles, people making headlines. I mean, this is a dumpster fire. And this is hurting our reputation. That's why Sony just don't play that game. This is the reason why, because they know, man, our games, we like to take time with our first party games. We don't like to rush our first party games. You see what I'm saying? We like to make sure that the quality of our games is top notch because we're charging a premium. We're charging $70 for our games versus Microsoft. Oh no, just sign up for $1. Sign up for $10, $15, $16, Shoot, we don't care. That's the mindset of Microsoft. That's the mindset of Microsoft. We don't care. The whole gist of we don't care because we got money. Same thing with them buying Activision Blizzard King. We don't care. In spite of the proness of this deal that is going to be for a lot of gamers winning at the end of the day, here is the thing. Here is the 411. Hear me out. Microsoft say, oh, listen, we can go the long way. We going for the long haul. All right. With them talking about buying Nintendo and this. Oh, yeah. We can play the waiting game because they're Microsoft. Same thing with the Activision Blizzard King. We can play the waiting game. We don't care. We got money. We got lots of it. And we'll do whatever it takes. Even if we take a L, that's all right. We can eat that L. Cookie Monster style. Yo, what's next? On to the next. Microsoft can do that. Sony can't do that. And that's why, as gamers, we have to open our mouths and demand better from the green and the blue and the red side. We have to. Because if we don't, then stuff is going to get out of control. These companies are going to get way too freaking comfortable. You must be out your mind. $300 million for Jedi Survivor? You are crazy. No way, Jose. I seen people on Twitter saying this. Well, how about you take that $300 million that you're going to pay for Jedi Survivor? It's multi-plat. How about you take that $300 million and invest into your studios? Come on, somebody. Y'all not ready for me today. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready for me. How about you take that $300 million or that $400 million or that $500 million that you're paying for a game to be in your service that may or may not work because you're gambling, you're risking things at this point just to keep the service going, just to keep the service more appetizing for more and more people to come over. But if the quality is not there, you got a problem. If you don't have a solid fan base behind that game, crickets. Take that money, invest more into your first party studios. Make sure that all your first party studios are taken care of and make sure that they're happy and make sure that they can stretch their legs and do what they need to do. In other words, allow them to cook. Listen, game prices are going to go even higher. And if the game prices are going up, guess whose stomach is going to get bigger? The gamers. You know why their stomachs are going to get bigger? Because it's costing more money. So your stomach really, really wants to be filled up with quality. The game has to be good. It has to be engaging. It has to have 4K 60 with ray tracing. I'm just saying. Y'all have big stomachs because y'all want to eat good. You want everything. You want the ray tracing. You want the 4K. You want the 60 FPS. The game has to be great. All right. The replay value has to be good. The quality has to be good. It can't be trash. So you go up on price. You got to go up on value. Period. End of story. Simple as that. So, $300 million for Jedi Survivor. You out of your mind. Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead 2, $5 million a month. Suicide Squad, $250 million. Okay. Mortal Kombat 1. If Mortal Kombat 1 was day one on Game Pass, $250 million. What? No. Nah, y'all quiet today. Y'all too quiet. Assassin's Creed, 100 million. Pfft. Dying Light 2, 50 million. Gotham Knights, 30 million. Pfft. Gotham who? Lego Star Wars, $35 million for $35 million for Lego Star Wars. What? Oh, you must be out your Dragon Ball The Breakers, 20 million. Huh. GTA 5, that old game, that old crusty game from 10 years ago. 12 to 15 million a month. Oh, get out of here with that old crusty game. Get that old crusty dried up freaking game out. It's sunburn, cookie crisp, burn to the crisp game out. Get GTA 5 out of my face. There's no way I'm going to pay 12 to 15 million dollars to keep that in Game Pass. What? You must be out your freaking mind. You get your Wreckfest 2, 10 to 14 million. What? Oh my God, you crazy out your brains. Return to the Monkey Island, 5 million. Baldur's Gate 3, 5 million. Just Dance, what? There's $5 million for Just Dance. Blood Runner, 5 million. Glitch Busters, 5 million. What? No, yo, listen, bro. Listen, dog. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Half of those games, y'all don't even play in Game Pass. Half of them games, you don't even touch. You don't even freaking touch. So that's just money. That's money. Just Dance. What? Who still plays Just Dance? Man, again, on the high end, $300 million. $300 million. There's no way. There is no freaking way. There is no way. For Star Wars Jedi Survivor, a lot of you guys at the launch of Jedi Survivor, buggy, glitchy mess. Even on PC, the game was crashing. All sorts of freaking issues. And I'm going to pay $300 million. You know what $300 million can do? Man, you can spread $300 million over multiple studios and invest into those studios. Whatever else they want, whatever else they need, whatever extra resources they need to make the first party game shine. Because, listen, third-party games are going to be up to that third-party publisher. You only can control what you can control in terms of your own studios. And you're responsible for Xbox Studios. So you need to make sure that you're investing enough money into these games to allow them to be a success. Period. End of story. Because nobody in 2023 wants to play a half-cooked game. No, sir. We're seeing what Sony is doing right now. You can say whatever you want to say about Spider-Man 2, but that's the type of quality that people want. That's the type of performance that people want to see. They want to see ray tracing on everything. Puddles. Every single performance mode. That's the type of stuff that people want to see. They want to see that quality. And if that's a game that is being injected in a Game Pass, oh, I'm sold. We need to see more stuff like that inside of Game Pass. Like I said, it's going to take a gazillion amount of Starfields in order for Game Pass to continue to full steam ahead. Otherwise, you're just burning money. How long can you burn a hole in your pocket? With crap like GTA 5, 12 to $15 million. Bro, you can invest that into a new AA studio. 15 million might sound small, but 15 million is a lot of freaking money, especially for a AA studio. Maybe even AAA. Maybe even indie. You invest that 15 million talking about GTA 5. Man, get that out of here. Take that off of Game Pass. Most people don't even care about GTA 5. Most people who are playing GTA 5 right now is playing the online. Get that crap off. That's a waste of freaking money. Put that 15 million into something else. Something else really important. You're wasting money. Man. All right, let's take a look at this. Y'all think this is a joke today? No, we ain't playing. Nah. We ain't playing today. Look at this. Right? Look at this. Xbox Game Pass made $230 million revenue in 1 month. Most users pay for full subscriptions. Microsoft reveals more details about how much money Game Pass actually makes. Oh boy, here we go. Here we freaking go. Let's dig into this, shall we? Over the last few years, we have pieced together a lot of information and data about Microsoft and its video games division. In October 2022, we have uncovered that Xbox Game Pass on console made $2.9 billion in revenue in 2021. As per regulatory document, shortly after Xbox Gaming CEO Phil Spencer said Game Pass made around 10 to 15% of content and services revenues. Now, listen to this. Lead in to our own adjusted calculations. All right. Now, this is interesting. Okay. Now, if you look at the bottom part right here, it says now Microsoft has delivered concrete data on Game Pass revenues, according to a newly published Xbox slide deck from the FTC via Microsoft, their federal case. Xbox Game Pass generated an average of $9.26 per subscription. Are y'all hearing? $9. $9 per subscription. Now, we know that there were around 25 million Game Pass subscribers as of January 2022. So Xbox Game Pass may have generated around $231 million in revenue for the month of April 2022. So again, this is all estimate because this is based off of 25 million. Right? This is based off of 25 million Game Pass subscribers. Like, we don't really know exactly where we are now. Now, listen to this though. Like, this is crazy, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I need us to look at this. Microsoft reveals how much third-party developers pay per hour on Xbox. Y'all think this is a joke? This is, we got to look at this stuff, man. This is an eye-opener. See? Man, listen, how long can you keep this up for? How long can you go on and on and on and on and on and on and on before you get to that wall and you're just like, oh, okay, like, all right, like, what are we gonna freaking do? How are we gonna keep these subscriber numbers to go up? So let's dig into this. All right. Since days ago, North Carolina District Court uploaded a series of new exhibits to the recent Microsoft Activision merger federal trial. One of these documents has an eye-opening view of revenue metrics that the games division typically keeps on the wraps. All right. So obviously on the slide deck of the internal gaming review from April 2022, while nearly all of the slides in the deck have been redacted and blacked out. Okay. Now, two particular slides, page 49 and 50, have been left untouched. In these slides, Microsoft reveals useful KPIs, key performance indicators, like obviously monthly active users, monetized users, and gaming hours. Now, these numbers are much more important to Microsoft now that it has shifted towards a service-oriented and subscription-first business model. You see what I'm saying? You guys to know what you're doing, or else it's going to bite you in you know what. So this ain't no joke, man. Look at this stuff. Look at this. 200, Look at this. 276. 276. Man, this is freaking crazy. 276. Okay, they blocked this one out. They blocked that one out. Man, yo, I'm telling you guys, this stuff ain't cheap. This stuff is not freaking cheap. Wow. This stuff is not cheap at all. Like, you know, it's just, it's crazy. It's literally crazy. An hour. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. $276 an hour. Guys. Wow. I mean, wow. This is no joke, man. This is no joke. So right now, like I said, Microsoft can play the long game all they want. Oh, and we're not even done yet. So you think that they're going to spend almost $70 billion into Activision for no reason? Like, oh, how are you going to make that money back? Oh, just dropping Call of Duty and Game Pass day one. That's it. Y'all might not like this, but this is the reality. Okay, y'all. Some of y'all don't like ads. Well, get ready. Get ready. Look at this. Look at this. You see this? Microsoft plans to integrate ads into PC and mobile games following Activision buyout. Got to try to find a way to make that money back, right? Yeah. You see that? PC and mobile games. They're going to plunge ads into these games. Oh, yeah. Got to find a way to make that money back, right? Ads, baby. Ads. Something that y'all don't like. Got to find a way. You got to find a way. Got to find a way. Yeah. In order for us to try to make that money back, that 68 point whatever dollars, you know, amount of $1 billion that we spend on Activision, we got to try to find a way. So what we're going to do is we're going to inject ads into these PC games and to these mobile games. Oh, boy. No, sir. No freaking sir. I don't know about y'all, but no, sir, for me. That's a no-go for me, boy. That's a nightmare getting ready to happen. But like I said, people get on Sony about the same thing, about ads in their games and how, you know, it's just like how you structure that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, this is the hardcore evidence right here. It says new public court documents included in the FTC via Microsoft trial exhibit lists giving an idea of what Microsoft plans to do after it acquires Activision. So this is it, guys. This ain't no joke. Activision, listen to this. Listen to this. This is very important. Look at this right here. Activision Blizzard King isn't just making its money from game sales and microtransactions. Oh, no, that's not enough. But advertisements from King's lucrative ad tech platform. Microsoft plans to take advantage of Activision's advertising platform and expert. Yo. This is, listen, man. This ain't no joke. You got to find a way to make that money back. You got to find a way. You have to. And this is the way how they're going to do it. You know, this is going to help steer them in the right direction. Man, crazy. So you got to pay. You got to recoup. You got to recoup. You're not going to just spend $68 billion for no reason and just value for gamers. And everybody gets their Call of Duty day one, their Spyro and their Crash and everything day one. Nah. On the back end, we got to recoup that money. And how we going to recoup that money? Shoot, we got to do ads. And some of y'all might not like it, but shoot, y'all already getting the luxury. Microsoft looking at it like nobody should be complaining. You know what I'm saying? No gamer should be complaining because We're adding value. We're spreading our games across everywhere, all walks of life, right? So y'all getting Call of Duty, right, in Game Pass as a subscriber for free. So nobody should be complaining. Oh, man. So I'm saying, bro, how can you keep this train going? How can you keep it going? You have to find ways to keep it going. Now they got to rely on ads. Now they have to rely not even just on the ads, microtransactions. Okay. Then after the microtransactions, whatever other stuff that you want to add in game to make even more extra money off of, they're going to do that. That's what I'm saying. The quality of the games is very, very important, considering you're dumping $300 million, $400 million. Game prices are only going up. These publishers ain't getting no cheaper. You see what I'm saying? Because if Microsoft, say for instance, if Microsoft is crying and complaining, saying, we don't have the money. We don't have the money. Right? Guess what? Sony might have the money. Nintendo might have the money. Google might have the money. Amazon might have the money. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta think quick, and you gotta figure out, okay, we need this game. Me per se, I'm not spending bag unless I know what I'm investing in, because there's a lot of trash publishers out there who are freaking lazy. We got too many lazy freaking publishers out there. Freaking lazy. Just don't care and just willing to put out trash. Lazy. No passion, no drive, no dedication, no nothing, just trash. Right? And then you go to that trash freaking publisher, and then you sit there and give them $400 million, $500 million for said game because it's popular, but it's still trash. So how is that going to help you? How is that going to make you recoup that $500 million or that $300 million? How that's going to help you be sustained as a business, considering your first business model is your subscription service? This is your baby. So you got to take care of your baby. You see what I'm saying? You got to do everything in your power to make sure that every single thing that you're invested into your baby is going to be good for your baby. Period. End of story. And that's Microsoft's baby, is Game Pass. You got to make sure that every game that you're injecting into the service is A1. Because if it's not, and let's say the game crashes, or it's unplayable, or whatever the case may be, whatever problem may arise, because no game is perfect. But I'm just saying, let's say, for instance, Call of Duty. We know that Call of Duty servers always crashes day one. Unplayable, all type of issues. You spend all this money. Ding, 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 ding. I hope y'all listening to me. You spend all this money for Call of Duty, for your Game Pass subscribers to have Call of Duty day one, but they can't even freaking play it. They can't even freaking play the game because the servers are trash. Day one, the servers are crashing. I remember with MW2, the freaking servers were a mess. Trash, crashing, unplayable. You sitting there, still, let me press circle to back out. You biting on your freaking fingernails because you don't have anything else to freaking do. Right? And eventually you're like, oh, shoot, man, forget this. I got something else I got to do with my time. See what I'm saying? And I hope you know what it actually comes with. I know you know what this comes with. You buying up all this stuff, but know what these games come with, especially Call of Duty, where everybody and their mom and their uncle and their sister and their brothers are on day one. Servers are crashing. So yes, it's great. The value on paper is there. You get excited. Oh man, this is day one on Game Pass. Oh, I ain't got to pay full $70 for it. But you still got to sit there and hope that, man, the servers get fixed. And that could eventually turn you off. It could be a thing where you're just like, you know what? I'm on unsubscribe. This is a waste of time. I might just take my chances else. That's what I'm saying. Like, Microsoft is in a very delicate position right now. You're buying. Okay, that's fine because it's adding value to the gamer, right? But at the same time, you got to make sure you stay on top of the quality control. And that is something that that's Microsoft's Achilles heel. That is something that they've been struggling with since day one. Since day one. So you got a crap ton of studios, a crap ton of games shoved, just shoved up inside of a Game Pass like a stuffed turkey on Thanksgiving. But when you start digging in, everybody's sitting at the table. What's going on, Benji? What's up? Hey, Carlina, what's up, man? Great to be over here today, man. I got my knife and my fork ready. Oh, man, that turkey looks good on the outside. Oh, man, I can't wait to dig in. Hey, man, everybody ready? Let's say grace. Lord, bless this food. Let's bless this turkey. Let it be a nourishment to my body. It looks really, really good. Man, can't wait to dig in. All right. Come on, guys. Let's dig in. Let's dig into this turkey. You're like, oh, man, digging into that turkey. And then you're just like, oh, what the heck? The turkey is raw. What? Hey, mama. Hey, what kind of turkey? Man, this a turkey ain't cooked. The turkey raw. Turkey tough. Oh, turkey bad. I'm just saying, y'all. Come on. Man, we ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for that. We are hungry. You see what I'm saying? We are hungry. We ready to eat. We don't have time to be sitting here. Oh, man, like let me go recook it. Nah, you ready to eat. And then by that time, you just turned off completely because you're like, forget about it. I don't want it no more. I don't want no more turkey. That turkey ain't no good. That turkey tough. It's raw. So, Microsoft is in the best position that they have ever been in since the Xbox One generation. And how do you keep Game Pass going, and how do you keep it to continue to be a success, not only for gamers, but also for you? Because at the end of the day, it's just, you don't want to be involved with something that for some reason it looks good on the outside, but when you do get inside, it's like trashy, tough, uncooked, raw. You know what I mean? You don't want that. Nobody wants that. Shoot, I sure as heck don't want something like that. Period. I needs quality. Period. If I'm digging in with my knife and my fork, oh man, it better taste good. It better taste as good as it looks on the outside. And that's Game Pass. Game Pass looks good on the outside. And then when you go inside, you're like, oh, this is good. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, no, this is good. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, buggy, glitchy mess. Get that garbage out of here. Oh, no, this is wonderful. You pick, choose, and refuse. It's a literal buffet for games. You know what I mean? All you can eat. Over 9,000. You see what I'm saying? All you can freaking eat. It's a buffet for gamers. All you can eat. You can pick, choose, and refuse. Play as many games to your heart delights. And then if you're not happy, unsubscribe. It's okay. 10 more people are going to come to fill that one subscriber. That is you that unsubscribe for months. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. We're going to get more people that want to enjoy this buffet. And you got to keep that buffet going. You see what I'm saying? You can't just put out trash freaking food, and food uncooked, food ain't seasoned right, meat ain't seasoned right, rice tough as heck, tough as nails. People are going to walk out. People are going to be like, man, forget about this buffet. I'm out. This is trash. Same thing. My man, Sam says, thank you for the $2.79. And the Oscar goes to, love the content bar. Hey, there you go. I appreciate y'all boys, man. We outside. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Luis, thank you so much for the 27 months. Says, I understand games cost a lot, but companies put themselves in the position, too many sequels, bad quality, no new IPs, milking the IPs, everybody lose. That's the thing, man. See, Starfield, you know, this is amazing news. You know, shout outs to Todd, Bethesda, you know, Phil, you know, everybody at Microsoft, you know, the team that put their heart and soul in this. Am I saying that Starfield is the best thing since sliced bread? No, it's a good freaking game. And it's put Microsoft in the right position. So Starfield, baby. That's a massive number. You see what I'm saying? That's a massive number. Hate Starfield, love Starfield. That is huge. Look at that. 10 million players. Put some respect on their name. Hey, that's good, man. That's good. That's really good. You know? So it says right here that Bethesda announced Starfield has surpassed 10 million players. This figure is up from 6 million players as of the morning of September 7th. Quote, this is coming directly, you know, from, you know, Bethesda and all. They basically said thank you to more than 10 million Starfield explorers for creating the biggest launch in Bethesda history, announced Bethesda via the official Starfield Twitter account. And so that is huge. That is huge. Like I said, the game, you know, needs some work. You know, it needs some work to iron out a lot of the bugs, the glitches, and things of that nature. But that is really, really good. And it actually surpasses Forza Horizon 5, you know, which is crazy because, man, Forza Horizon 5, I mean, did really, really good because it says right here that Starfield also had the biggest Xbox launch of the generation in Europe. Wow, that's freaking crazy. With it selling more than the previous record holder, which is Forza Horizon 5, and is the 5th fastest selling game of 2023 in Europe and the fastest selling new IP of the year. Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. You know, like I said, you're going to need more games like Starfield. You're going to need more games like Starfield to put you in the right direction and to allow people to have more faith in you moving forward. And like I said, Starfield is not perfect, but, you know, it needs some work. It definitely do need some work in terms of the AI and in terms of like how the NPCs look and, you know, frame rate on consoles, which we're going to be having FSR 3 really, really, really soon. So, you know, we got that to look forward to and everything. So, yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is. Anonymous Boss, thank you for the $10. Says, what's good, Marlon? Salute. I heard Redfall is game of the year. Let's stir up the pot. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Hey, man, Redfall game of the year. Woo! Redfall, baby. Put some respect on that Redfall. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro. Put some respect on that Redfall. Game of the year, Redfall. Let's go. Hey. Redfall. Game of the year. Let's get it. Y'all know y'all want Redfall to win Game of the Year. Stop playing. Another round of applause for Redfall Game of the Year. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make way for Redfall. Make way for Redfall. All right, guys, if you did enjoy the show, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. If you enjoy the content today, we're going into the Q&A Tag me at Marlon Gaming Nation if you have any questions. Super chats are welcome. They do help out our show so that we can keep on making you guys entertained and keeping the lights on and keep the ball going. So appreciate y'all, boys. Let's go. Give it up for the community. Hey. Hey. Baby, baby, baby. Oh, man. Baby steps. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Baby steps game of the year. You're right. Baby steps game of the year. You're right. Baby steps game of the year, man. When I saw that joint, I'm like, game of the year, bro. Game of the year. Baby steps. And you know, that's the type of game that you'll be shocked. Like, oh shoot, baby steps got game of the year. Like wait, what? Oh man. I'm just saying, man. As simple as it looks, as simple as it seems, baby steps game of the year. Oh, foam stars game of the year. Yeah. Just saying. Ray, what's up? How you doing? Oh, yeah, a lot of people will play it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A lot of people will play it. So, I mean, it's just like you just got to keep it real with yourself. Like, this is what it is. This is what it boils down to. You know, baby steps, foam star, goat simulator, stuff like that. Game of the year. You know? Let's see here. It said the gunk game of the, there you go. There you go. I mean, that is the type of stuff that will get game of the year. I'm just saying, man, you'll be surprised, guys. You'll be surprised. You're like, wait, what? I wasn't expecting foam stars or predator hunting grounds and all these type of games. But yeah, that's the games that be getting it. It said, wait a minute, goat who? Goat simulator, baby. Come on, put some respect on that goat, bro. The goat simulator. Yeah. Ah, man. Let's see here. It says baby steps, foam stars, Redfall, Gollum, Starfield NPCs. Hey, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Jeff Keighley trolls Starfield at the Game Awards. I don't know. With those NPCs, man, I'm telling you, bro. Said Goat Simulator. Let's go, y'all. I'm telling Goat Simulator, baby. Don't sleep on that Goat Simulator. Don't sleep on that Goat Simulator, baby. Game of the freaking year, bro. Ray tracing on every performance mode. Man, you can see the individual. Let me not say it. Let me not say it. You can see everything on the goat, bro. Everything on the goat, bro. The individual hair on the goat skin. You know what I mean? Just moving and everything. The goat tongue with the slime hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Goat Simulator, baby. Goated. Pushing the power of the PS5 and the Series X. Let's get it. Let's see here. It says, I'm happy Spider-Man 2 went gold. Me too. Me too, man. I saw that. I was like, oh, man, let's go. Spider-Man 2 went gold, baby. Let's get it. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Yes, sir. It says, baby steps will leave baby droppings on Starfield. I said... He says, why is he talking about goats? Come on, Gaskin. You already know the vibes. You already know, Gaskin. Come on, Gaskin. Come on, Gaskin. You know about goats. Oh, Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig might get game of the year. Let's go, Peppa Pig. Woo. Hey, Peppa Pig. Woo, woo. Yeah. Yeah. It says play that thunder for baby steps and Redfall. Play that thunder. One thunder coming right up. Thank you for that $2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yes, sir. Spider-Man 2 is game of the year. It says Final Fantasy 16 got DLC coming far from. It says so this is a weather channel. Yeah, hey, I'm telling you. We got to put out that forecast, Gaskin. Thunder and lightning. Says, can't wait for Spider-Man 2. These Xbots can run their mouth with their stupid copy and paste. He says, just salty. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Yeah. We bringing everything. George, what's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Says, oh my gosh, thank God, an actual smart person is here. Oh Lord, here guy. Oh Lord, Gaskin. Oh whatever, Gaskin. Whatever. Let's see here. Yeah, shout outs to First Lady in the house. Yeah, let's get it. Oh man, you guys are funny, man. Says Stray had more Game of the Year nominations than Halo. I'm done. Come on, man. Don't be stirring the pot, man. Come on, Alpha. Come on, man. Don't stir the pot, bruh. Don't stir the pot. It says Peppa Pig. Let's go. There you go, man. There you go. You already know. Yeah, he says stir the pot. Oh man. It's funny, man. It's real funny to me, you know, but again, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? He said no, Paw Patrol. Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh Lord. Oh God. He said never understood why people cheerlead Xbox. 10 plus years of bad games, cloud, Game Pass, Series S, lies. What else do those fanboys need to wake up, man? I don't know, Justin. I don't know, man. Everybody got to decide what makes them happy and what they're willing to accept and not accept, you know? So it's up to everybody, man. You know how it is around here as of late. You know how it is. You know how it goes. So let's see here. It says never thought those oh well, hey, you know what, you never know though. You never know. He said these convos would be happening so many years after Xbox came on the scene. I'm telling you. He said does the Series S stand for, wait, let me see, does SS stand for Series S? He said your boy in the room. Next gen news. They getting crazy. Don't start a fight. It says remember I told you guys that Sim and Pro is releasing this year, November. I guess going to do what I'm pretty sure 23. PlayStation community hype up Final Fantasy 16. Didn't even support the game when it was released. Oh God, stirring the pot. Stirring the pot. I guess we stirring the pot. We cooking up something today. I don't know what we cooking, but we cooking something. I mean, we cooking something. Series S stands for sad fall. Oh Lord. Again, Anonymous stirring the pot. Come on, Anonymous. Come on, man. Don't do that. You're gonna make people upset, man. You know, you're going to make people upset. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. Let's see. It says, at least Sony don't rush a game out. Call Redfall. Oh, Lord. Stirring the pot again. Oh, boy. How much more can we get? How much more can we build up to? Starfield is better than any PS first party ever. Stirring the pot. Y'all stirring the pot. Cooking that raw turkeys. Richard, what's up? What's up, fam? Appreciate you. It says Marlon, I've got my big wooden spoon, and I am about to stir the pot. Starfield will join ET in that. I'm done, bro. Yo, Black Magic, what's up, man? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Xbox got 4 years left. Just wait on Nintendo. Starfield is amazing to 2013 standards. It says, wow, the lies. Is gaming dead or what? Baby steps. Baby. I'm done, bro. Man. It says Microsoft lucky Sony hasn't remastered or remade the majority of their greatest hits catalog. It says, I think the Xbox Series X revision is going to have better games. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm trying to have faith in Microsoft, you know, and we'll see. We'll see what happens, you know. We'll see. It said, Marlon, I watch your streams even though I play on PC. I just love to see the console wars. Oh, man. Oh, man. People love that pot stirring, boy. They love that pot stirring. I'm telling you. Tokyo Game Show tomorrow. Silent Hill remake, please. Yeah, Xbox does have something tomorrow, so I might have to stream that. I don't know what time the Xbox event is going to be. But yeah, Tokyo Game Show is starting tomorrow. You know, so yep. Nintendo is sleeping on reserves bundles everywhere. If their new console takes off, Microsoft can wait a lot longer trying to acquire. It says, how can Xbox fans keep throwing money at Xbox knowing Xbox will be gone in 2027? Says Xbox gone by 2027 means no more competition, means Sony, the new Microsoft. Laugh out loud. No more new games from Sony. Why try? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Guys, we'll see what the future holds, man. You know, I'm hoping for the best, man. I really am hoping for the best, honestly. You know, I really am. I want what's best for Microsoft and for Sony and Nintendo as well, because Nintendo, you know, they're coming out with their next generation Switch, and from what we're hearing so far, it seems like it's gonna be crazy. So we'll see. Says PS games, same old formula over and over, boring games. Starfield is another level PS could never create. Oh boy. Oh boy, stirring the pot. Stirring that pot. Apple makes a great Apple makes game console to compete. Apple. Well, Apple got that money, so they could do whatever they want. I mean, it's possible. Apple can do whatever they want. Who knows? It might be Apple. I mean, they got the money, you know? Y'all buying them iPhone 15s, so, I mean, they got the paper to do it. Why does Xbox release more controllers and consoles than games? Oh, man. You stirring the pot. Ray, come on. Ray Shaw, don't stir the pot, bruh. You know, y'all know what this comes with, man. Y'all know what this comes with. Y'all stirring the pot. Come on, guys. You can't do that. You can't do that. Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep it 100, man. You gotta keep it 100. Because at the end of the day, you just never know what can happen. You guys are funny, man. Baby steps, game of the decade. I mean, they have the money and resources if they want to. So, I mean, it all depends. Let's see here. Starfield is good if you have serious drug addicts. He says, crap pipe. Says, beyond boring, I'd rather play Power Wash Sim. At least the colors. Oh, Lord. Don't look washed out. Oh, Lord. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure y'all share the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nah, Alfonso, I haven't gotten a chance yet, man. Just been busy, bro. Haven't had the chance yet. Let's see here. It says, Marlon, Microsoft means more controllers, more consoles, and lots of nail varnish. Oh Lord, and clothing for everyone. Oh boy, 200% PlayStation growth. Oh boy. It says the only but bad thing Apple console would be 1,000. Okay. It's hard. Okay. It says you the GOAT. Nah, Wave. You the GOAT, man. Listen, I can't be the GOAT if you're the GOAT, you know? I can't be the GOAT if you're the GOAT. It says nothing Xbox has released this gen even compares to quality-wise to what PS has released this gen. PS cross-gen games look way better than Redfall and Starfield. Oh, boy. Stirring the pot. Stirring the pot. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Why y'all stirring the pot like that? It said nail polish, refrigerators, clothes for your controllers, jackets for your console. Only thing left is... Only thing left is crackpot. This is for gamers because that's what they are. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done for today. I can't. It says PS still with the same old movie formula. Hey, but you know what? It's still working for them. They're still selling a crazy amount of consoles, though. Same thing with Nintendo. Same old gravy, just different meat, different sides. Same old gravy, just different meat, different sides. Yeah, right. YJ, shoot. The channel don't even make that much money for me to give away iPhone to every single person. I wish. Hopefully one day we'll get in that position where we're making a lot of bread to where we can do more giveaways and stuff like that. Right now, the well is dry. Very, very dry. So we can't afford to give away iPhone 15s to every person, or even afford to even do a giveaway right now, let alone do that. iPhone 15s, expensive. So there's that. Xbox with the same old last place. Man, it says PS5 console sales up 200% last month in August. How did Xbox do again? Oh boy, about to stir the pot. What's up, Lady G in the house? Yo, Lady G, I haven't seen you in a while since you gave us that steering wheel for GT7. Man, I haven't seen you in a while since then. That was like months ago. How's everything going? Great to see you in here. Great to see you still being a member, supporting our nation. I appreciate the love. In this dry time that we're in right now. Yeah. It says, I love how they complain about cutscenes and then we'll sit around talking NPCs doing nothing in the game like Starfield hours before anything gets interesting. Yeah, man, you already know, man. Lady G says, yeah, I've been busy. Hey, I feel that. Same here. Just been busy on the back end and trying to pump out these streams every day, keeping my head up, still grind, regardless of how slow it is. You say, hey, do you still have the P.O. box? Ah, man, you tried to said something. Oh, man, you know what? I just clipped it, about 2 weeks now, about 3 weeks ago, because I was like, man, nobody is even, sending anything anymore. And it's been like that for like months. Nobody was sending anything. So I was just like, why keep, paying for this stuff? It's like, I think like $50 or $60 or something like that. So I'm like, why keep paying for this stuff and nobody ain't sending anything? Oh, man. You got something you want to send? Oh, man. Oh, man. I say, Marlon, how can I send you MK1? What's your P.O. box? Oh, man. Now everybody wants to send me stuff. Oh, God, man. Man, I got to ask myself, is it worth me reopening my P.O. box again? Because there are months where we didn't get anything. Nobody sends anything anymore. So I'm just like, man, keep paying for this mess. And, you know, nobody is sending anything, you know. Leon, thank you for the 2. It says, guest Troom, and it says, I'm thinking Series S for paperweight. The heck is that? What is that? Hold on, let me see something. Dang, Lady G, he says, well, if you want to send me your address over PlayStation, I'll send it there. Oh, Lady G, man, Lady G, what do you have cooking up? Oh, Lady G, man. Lady G, you're far too kind. Lady G, what you got cooking up, man? Look, that wheel was just like, I was still trying to process that wheel. Like, I was still trying to process that wheel. Like, Faz, what's up, man? How you doing? What's going on? Paz, what's going on? Paz, what's up? What's up? It said, Marlon, are you going to play some Lies of P? Nope, not today. He says, are you getting Spider-Man 2 collected? Of course, man. Of course. I have to, you know? I have to. Man, Lady G, hey, message me out on PS. Man, I don't even know what you're cooking up this time, because the wheel was just like, oh boy. Oh, he says, I want to send you the racing stand for the wheel. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I appreciate you, Lady G. I appreciate you, man. That is far too kind. That is far too kind. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'll definitely try to get with you and see what would kind of work best and everything, and then take it from there. Appreciate you, Lady G. Hey, Lori Wilson, what's up? How you doing? Armored Core 6, man. I haven't even gotten to touching Armored Core 6 yet, bro. Like, it says about to send a Xbox X digital. Oh, really? Shouts to Lady G, though, for real. Appreciate the support. Viper, shouts to Viper in the house. Let's get it popping. Says the Spider-Man 2 hype is real. Been on Reddit today. Lots of people looking to upgrade their TVs for Spider-Man. Wow, really? Holy freaking cow. It says 18 posts today asking about good TVs in the price range. Man, I'm telling you, the fact that it's actually maximizing the PS5 and TVs and such, 120 hertz, it's crazy, man. You know, people are going fixing to buy a whole lot of TVs. Did you pick up Lies of P? Nah, I did not pick it up. I didn't even get to, man, MK1. Didn't even get MK1. Like, I don't know, man. Fun's kind of slow right now. Can't buy all these games, man. Can't buy all these games right now. Funds is slow right now. Channel's slow. Funds is slow. Shoot. Everything that we make right now is for the lights, internet, you know, all the other stuff, you know, keeping my phone going so that I can get emails, answering the emails, like all the necessity stuff, you know. But yeah, man, some of that stuff, I mean, if it ain't in Game Pass, I can't get it right now, you know, because that's like $75, man, $75, you know, so can't really throw into that right now. Let's see here. It said, Marlon, what game did you play yesterday and what game are you playing today? What game are you playing off stream? Be honest. Well, I haven't been able to touch anything as of late because I've just been busy with my kid. But I'm planning on finishing up Starfield and then also finishing up Final Fantasy 16. So, yeah, I haven't been able to really do what I really kind of want to do full throttle. So, but Lies of P, the good thing is Lies of P is on Game Pass. So I'll be able to play that possibly this weekend. When I have the time this weekend, I might just play it out on Twitch and stuff like that. Might get some gaming in on Twitch this weekend. You know, touch up on a lot of stuff that I missed out on. But just been busy, man. Busy. You guys know how it is being a parent, man. Like, you know how it is, bro. I gotta say less on that. Y'all know what it is. Let's see here. S90 just bought the S95B. Oh yeah, the S95B is beast. Yeah. That's the plan. That's the plan. I do that out on Twitch. You know. But yeah, man, time is limited as it is right now. So I only can do what I can, you know. If it's something that is being gifted to us, like if somebody, you know, is like, hey, you know, here's XYZ money for this XYZ game, then we'll make it a priority. Then we'll try to push. But right now, shoot, the way how things is running, yeah, just going to be what it's going to be. As long as y'all get y'all news, y'all be good. You know what I mean? As long as y'all get y'all, that's just how I look at it right now. The minimum is the news. So I'm just trying to crank out these news streams for you guys, trying to crank out the show every day. The video games I ain't even worried about. But somebody want to be generous, they want to sponsor us a game or two or whatever, you know what to do. You know to donate in the description or whatever, you Cash App, whatever, and I'll get the game and play it. But, you know, channel ain't making that much money right now for me to be popping off $70 games, three and four $70 games like that. Can't do it. So just bought the Rebirth pre-order. Oh, let's go. So they have the twin pack Final Fantasy VII Rebirth twin pack at the same price as Rebirth by itself. Oh, okay. So this goes for both Starfield Standard and Deluxe Edition. Shout out to Lady G. Let's see here. Let's see. Say, yo, Marlon, what TV would you recommend? I recommend the LG C10 because I have it. I know it's an older TV, but it's really, really good. It has all the bells and whistles, VRR, 4K 120, HDMI 2.1. I mean, it has everything, and it looks incredible. And it's an OLED, so you could get it for like really, really cheap price right now. Or you could go with the Samsung S95B. You know what I mean? Or you can go for the Sony A95, what's it, A95K or something like that. Or you could go with the C1 or the C2, or, you know, C2s are really good as well. So, yeah. The wife. Oh, yo. I didn't even pay attention. Yo, Ninja. Thank you so much for the $10. Says, do it for the love, Marlon. Yeah, you already know, man. You already know. Thank you. So that's why I'm doing it. I do it for the love, bro. Money will come after, you know. Let's see here. First lady says, I'm sorry, but thank you for being the best father and husband. Shout outs to the wife. Shout outs to the wife, man. Shout out to the wife. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Hey, man says, tomorrow is Tokyo Game Show 2023. Would love to check it out. Maybe something big is coming. All right. Ooh, don't be teasing me, man. Don't be teasing me, bro. Don't be setting us up, telling us, you know, oh, something big. Oh, Marlon, something big's getting ready to happen. And then nothing happens, man. Don't be teasing us like that, man. You know what I mean? Don't be doing us like these companies, man. Be like, oh, get hype. And then we sitting there like a few hours later. And then you're looking and you're like, what's going on? Oh, God. But shout outs to Mando, bro. I appreciate you, fam. Yes, sir. We out here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Says, all right, I'm going to buy the LG C2. I'm moving soon, and I want an upgrade. Oh, yeah. C2 is good. The C2 is good. The C2 is good. It says the LG C9. Yeah, the LG C9 is good too as well. You know, has 4 HDMI 2.1 HDMI ports. 48. Give us okay. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. It says, do it for the fans and our beloved members. Good content. Oh, you already know, bro. You already know. That's all I can do. That's all I can. That's what I do every day. It's what I do every day, man. And you guys know I do this full time. So I come on here and I do the best I can. You know, regardless of what it looks like, we got to keep going. We have to keep going. You know, like I said, when somebody steps in and they bless the stream, you know, hey, I appreciate y'all. Hey, that gets us one step closer to continuing to keeping the lights on and continuing to do this daily for you guys, you know, because this is what I do full time. This is my job. So, you know, got to keep going, man. God always makes a way. He always does. Remember that. It says the A90C, best bang for your buck. Hey, there you go. There you go. YJ with the recommendations. There you go. It says, where do I find a C2? I mean, you could check Best Buy. You could check Best Buy. Lady G, God bless. God bless, Lady G. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And I'll get with you soon, all right? Appreciate that. All right, let's see here. Any more questions from you guys? More questions, more questions. More questions, more questions. All right, let's see. Let's get something else going. Let's get something else going. Yeah. Best Buy always have sales. Oh, for sure. Best Buy always have sales. You just got to keep checking, man. Just got to keep checking, you know, and then, you know, take it from there. That's the best that you can do. And then, you know, Black Friday too. That's also another, you know, that's also another smart move. Wait till Black Friday. I know some people don't want to wait all the way till Black Friday. They want it right now, but that's when you get the best deals. And Amazon Day. Amazon Day is between what? October 10th. I think it starts October 10th to the 14th or so. I don't quite remember, but Amazon Day. Check out Amazon Day too. Early next month. I think what? Yeah, I think it starts on the 10th if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, stay tuned for that. You know, make sure you keep your eyes glued if you want some of the best deals that you can get, you know. If I'm gonna buy Persona 3 Revoke, I've seen something. It looks great. Lori Wilson says, Marlon, what's going on with Game Pass? Well, there was something that came out in terms of how much money that companies, like an estimate of how much companies would charge them, you know, for their games to be in Game Pass. And I'm like, man, the way how those numbers are big, like for instance, Jedi Survivor, $300 million. And I'm like, bro, like, and the way how that game launched, it was broken. It had a lot of bugs, glitches, performance issues on PC and stuff like that. Can't have stuff like that going on, you know? And then, I mean, how are you going to keep everything going as a service before it becomes a train wreck? And so I have timestamps going over everything I talked about, but yeah, man, it's crazy. These games cost a lot of freaking money to be added into the service. And so if Microsoft don't make the right moves, it can hurt them in the long run. It could be a failure in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Because you're spending $300-500 million for XYZ game, and if people don't play it and stuff like that, or if it becomes a glitchy, buggy mess, that becomes a big problem. Then it's like money just down the drain because you got to wait 2 and 3 and 4 or 5 months for a game to be fixed. It's crazy, man. It's crazy when you can invest that into first-party studios or invest that money somewhere else. Just saying. So you just got to look at the good and the bad with everything you do. You know, you just have to look at the good and the bad with everything you do, my guys and my girls, because that's just the way it is. So They're at 20. It says they're at 25 million. Somebody said they're at 30 million. I don't even know because Microsoft, they don't even report on the numbers, you know, as they should. So, you know, there's that. There is that. Oh, for sure, Alex S. Stay tuned, bro. Stay tuned. I only can do what I can when I can, guys. So just be patient, all right? Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for an awesome stream today. Thanks to those of you who have donated to us and gave us your blessing. Listen, man, I appreciate you guys, you know, for coming through, for showing love. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend about the channel, man, and say, hey, you know, check out Marlon. You know, he covers daily PlayStation and Xbox news. He has reviews on his channel, yada, yada, yada. You know, spread the word on the channel, man. We're trying to grow. And make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's see if we can get over 200 likes on the show, preferably 300 likes on the show today. If you do enjoy the content, I try to raise the bar for you guys every day. Try to give it the streams a lot of energy. And all I can do is do the best I can. So the gaming stuff is just going to have to wait until this weekend. I can't do it during the week unless it's a review. Like if, you know, Sony, whoever sends me a game for review and I have to mandatory do it. But just everything else is going to have to wait until the weekend when I have more time to do it. All right. Unless in between the week where some schedule kind of change or something and then I have to. But you guys know the vibes, man. Being a parent is, you know how it is. So family first, right? So love you guys. Be blessed. Be easy. And as usual, please, like the great Etika would say, have yourself a doggone good one. And like they say in New York, one. We out.